Welcome to Hero Villains. Today's battle, who do you think will win? Divine Spawn, Emperor Doom, Odin, RK Thor, Thanos vs Darkseid. I'll just name the four main members. Divine Spawn, a version of Spawn with godlike powers, often shown to be able to bend reality. Victor Von Doom has godlike powers, the ability to manipulate reality, time, and significant magical abilities. Odin, the father of Asgard, possesses immense magical abilities, intellect, and fighting prowess. RK Thor, a reality-altering version of Thor with immense strength, and the ability to control storms, lightning, and fighting skills. Trion Juggernaut, a version of Juggernaut with enhanced strength and durability capable of overcoming cosmic-level threats. And on that, often depicted with the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos has immense strength, intelligence, and agility. Before we dive into the analysis, please hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Rune King Thor RKT is the version of Thor that possesses the Odin Force along with absolute wisdom in the knowledge of Norse runes. After acquiring the knowledge of the runes and drinking from the Well of Mimir, RKT reaches a state of omniscience, holding absolute awareness of all dimensions of space and time. He exists simultaneously in the past, present, and future, able to observe all of reality from the subatomic level to the vast structure of the universe, from the infinite void to the formation of all creation. Rune King Thor's power far exceeds what a normal god can achieve. The knowledge of the runes grants him countless abilities, allowing him to control, restructure, or manipulate reality at will. He can transcend the normal limits of space and time, interfering with the laws of the universe without hindrance. A normal Thor, without the Odin Force, can create shockwaves powerful enough to shatter planets with a single swing of his hammer. Meanwhile, Rune King Thor, in his ultimate form, can easily perform feats far beyond the reach of any living being, reaching the level of the most powerful cosmic entities. As for Galactus and Superman Prime 1M, Thor possesses an ability that can overwhelm both of them in any situation: the ability to manipulate energy. As soon as Rune King Thor RKT confronts Superman, he can instantly drain all of Superman's stored solar energy, rendering him a completely powerless being. Then, with a single backhand strike, RKT can easily finish Superman off. Next, RKT can absorb all of Galactus' cosmic energy, weakening him to the point of being nothing more than a 30-foot tall, powerless giant. RKT could then finish Galactus off by throwing Mjolnir through his chest, effectively ending his existence. RKT can see the entire flow of space and time, capturing every moment of the past, present, and future of the entire universe at once. Furthermore, he can see into any location in the universe without any limitations. He can predict every move these opponents make before they even take action. Similarly, Rune King Thor can apply this ability to all the other entities on this list. Thanks to the power of the Norse runes, Thor possesses countless abilities, allowing him to manipulate reality at will, even completely erasing anything from existence. With this absolute power, Rune King Thor could easily make half of the opponents on this list disappear completely, leaving no trace behind. Rune King Thor easily overpowered Mangog with a single arm, a being that even Odin had trouble dealing with. Not only that, he was able to erase him from existence with a single thought. RKT's power was further demonstrated when he shattered weapons and armor made of the divine metal Uru as if they were glass. He destroyed Loki's entire army, leveled Valhalla, and defeated the trickster god himself. Not stopping there, Rune King Thor cruelly severed Loki's head from his body, but kept him alive at his will. Rune King Thor then traveled to Muspelheim, where he forced Surtur, the great enemy of Asgard, to personally reforge Mjolnir. Although he could have done this with a single thought, he found it appropriate to have Surtur, his arch-nemesis, recreate the Thunder God's legendary weapon. Rune King Thor's power extended even further when he shattered the dimensional barriers with a single strike, creating a path that ran from Muspelheim to Valhalla and Vanaheim. He also destroyed the Tapestry of Fate, effectively ending the Ragnarok cycle, an endless cycle of rebirth and destruction. Rune King Thor destroyed Yggdrasil, the world tree that consisted of 9 realms, each a universe in its own right, thereby transforming the world tree into a multiversal entity. The peak of his power was when he destroyed those who sit in darkness, Twesses, entities whose power far surpassed that of any Asgardian god. The power gap between Twesses and the Asgardian gods was so great that it made the gods seem no different from mortals. Doom, also known as Lord Doom, is the version of Doctor Doom after he stole all the power of the Beyonders. The Beyonders are a race of transcendent beings from the Beyond Real mod dimension outside the multiverse. These beings possess limitless power, manipulating reality with a wave of their hand far beyond any power the Infinity Stones could provide. The Beyonders' power has been demonstrated to be enough to erase the Living Tribunal, Eternity, and all Celestials in every reality and universe with a single thought. A single Beyonder entity was able to easily overwhelm the combined might of Thor, Hyperion, and Starbrand without even feeling their attacks, except when Starbrand spontaneously exploded in a rare moment when the Beyonder actually paid attention. The Beyonders' power extends so far that they are not limited by space, energy, or any of the laws of reason. They can create or destroy stars at will, even construct entire universes or turn abstract ideas into reality. A single Beyonder can destroy the entire multiverse with a single thought. They can also create pocket realities, mini-universes that exist separately from the main reality. At the height of his power, God Emperor Doom is even more powerful than a Beyonder, who is considered the most powerful being in all of Marvel, second only to one above all, the ultimate being of the universe. Please subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover, you will see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. Mad Titan Thanos. Thanos is an Eternal with the Deviant gene, making him unique and extremely powerful, even among his own kind. This mutation also enhances the powers he already possesses as a descendant of the Eternals. Growing up to become the most powerful Titan, his skin evolved in a way that allowed Thanos to absorb cosmic energy at the atomic level and then manipulate it into kinetic force through conscious choice. Few can match his intelligence, strength, and desire for power. Thanos has wielded the Cosmic Cube, the Infinity Gauntlet, and even the heart of the universe. As an Eternal, Thanos has superhuman strength, durability, reflexes, and agility. He is virtually invulnerable, able to withstand extreme heat, cold, energy, radiation, and poison. Due to his genetic heritage, Thanos is immune to aging and disease. As one of Mentor's eldest children, Thanos was estimated to have been born around 4000 BC. Thanos could survive indefinitely without food or water even before death cursed him with immortality. After death resurrected Thanos, she enhanced all of his abilities, giving him greater resilience and energy manipulation. He is extremely powerful, on par with individuals such as Odin. Thanos' strength has increased to an unknown extent, but it is a massive upgrade from his previous form. Thanos amplified his own abilities during his childhood, before his appearance was announced. His physical attributes are considered to be many times superior to those of other Eternals. He is one of the strongest beings in the universe, able to lift over 100 tons without any effort, and has destroyed entire planets with the simple force of his blows. His powers have allowed him to challenge and defeat some of the absolute most powerful beings in the universe. He physically overpowered Beta Ray Bill and narrowly defeated the Silver Surfer, and has demonstrated the ability to fight Thor even when he had the power gem. An attacking Hulk was sent flying with a single blow from Thanos, and Thanos easily defeated Ronan the Accuser, as well as ripping apart the Accuser's cosmic weapon with his bare hands. Thanos possesses incredible resilience and durability, and has brushed aside physical attacks from traditional powerhouses such as Thor and Drax. He was even able to trade blows with a crazed power gem wielding Thor with nothing more than a bloody nose, and was enjoying the fight until he froze the God of Thunder in a block of pure energy using an experimental weapon. Perhaps even more impressive is Thanos' durability against energy-based attacks. Thor hit him with 2 massive lightning strikes and seemed unaffected in Infinity. He took a full force attack from the Silver Surfer without flinching, and seemed unaffected by Odin's attacks until Odin called upon his magical spear to amplify his power. Even then, Thanos was not defeated, despite Odin gaining the upper hand in the battle. He had survived attacks from top-tier abstracts, including Cosmos, Omega, and even Galactus, although with the latter two, this was done with the help of his personal shield. He is even highly resistant to reality and matter manipulation, as shown during his travels in Thanos' quest in the Nexus of Reality. He has also withstood Black Bolt's scream at close range with only minor injuries. Thanos has enhanced his powers in other ways, allowing him to harness, transform, and direct vast amounts of cosmic energy for destructive purposes. He can project destructive blasts of plasma and cosmic energy from his eyes and hand. An example of this was shooting a well-fed Galactus with such force that he sent him flying out of his own ship and halfway around a planet, though Galactus was unharmed. Thanos also destroyed his son, Rot, in a blast so powerful it made the universe scream. His energy blasts were also able to easily knock out the Thing and severely injure Thor. He was able to completely damage an enraged Hulk with his energy attacks, nearly knocking him out, and Hulk needed time to recover even with his powerful healing factor. Thanos can also manipulate matter and other energies for his own purposes, such as in his non-technological shields. Even more interestingly, he was able to rearrange the Fallen One's brain on an atomic level to lobotomize and control his mind. Thanos has the ability to create force fields around himself or other objects or beings. While he usually does this using technology, he has demonstrated the ability to do it himself. These force fields are so durable that they can easily withstand a blow from an enraged Hulk and hold down Champion, who is holding the power gem at the time, for a while. Thanos can use his superhuman reflexes to trap beings or objects moving at high speeds. He was able to stop Mjolnir in a force field thrown at him by Thor, and was also able to stop Beta Ray Bill's hammer Stormbreaker. There was one instance where Galactus struggled to break one of Thanos' force fields, but eventually broke it. However, getting Galactus to actually make an effort to break a mere force field is no small feat. He has proven to be even more powerful than Moondragon, and has even entered Galactus' mind and fought him with his psychic powers. He can project psionic blasts and travel to the supernatural realm, as well as read the minds of various individuals, including, but not including, Gamora. His telepathic abilities allowed him to defeat Drax with a sync-time warp attack. According to Thanos, this attack was 100% fatal until Drax resisted it, but was incapacitated by it. He has also been able to easily lobotomize powerful individuals, such as the Fallen One, and recently mind-controlled the Hulk. This feat is made all the more impressive by the fact that the Hulk is highly resistant to telepathic attacks due to his anger. Thanos was born with superhuman intelligence and has spent much of his life constantly absorbing knowledge. During his time serving death, he spent years studying the Infinity, discovering the hidden secrets of the galaxy. Aside from the Watchers, Thanos is perhaps the most knowledgeable being in the entire known universe. His extreme intelligence has allowed him to develop some of the most advanced technology ever created. The Silver Surfer even claimed that Thanos' technology was so complex that it could overwhelm the intellect of Galactusa being who had left the genius Reed Richards completely baffled when confronted with his technology. Divine Spawn is Spawn after his death and is given the power of the Forbidden Fruit, which revives him in a new form. His robe and chains are gone, replaced by glowing white wings. Mother explains that Cyan was right. Spawn needed to die in order to be resurrected and gain the power to compete with God and Satan. Returning to Earth, Spawn finds New York completely destroyed by the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Earth's slain population has been possessed by angels and demons who are gathering for the final battle. As Spawn races to the site of Armageddon, he confronts Zira, Queen of the Seraphim. Spawn reveals his true power, on par with both God and Satan. He easily defeats Zira, then returns to the battle between heaven and hell, carrying her head as a trophy. By the time Spawn arrives on the battlefield, the last warriors of heaven have fallen. As he searched among the corpses, he recognized a familiar face, Granny Blake. The brutal truth came crashing down, making her realize that her belief in God was nothing more than a betrayal and a lie. Without delay, Spawn confronted Satan's Hellspawn army, claiming the Earth realm as his own. The Hellspawn called him a traitor for breaking his oath, causing all Hellspawn from all ages to gather, preparing to confront their brother. However, Spawn was not deterred. He fought them with all his might, and in an overwhelming act, summoned the Earth itself to swallow the Hellspawn, dragging them all back to Hell. As Heaven and Hell attacked Spawn with all their might, nearly destroying the entire universe, he summoned all the power given to him by the Mother, and in a single display of power, destroyed the armies of Heaven and Hell along with the rest of humanity. After the Mother grants him her powers, Spawn's own powers become limitless. He can do anything, such as wish his enemies away, kill his enemies with just a thought. He dismisses his actions as a way to prevent Armageddon itself, leaving God and Satan with no soldiers to use in their battle. He then asks the Mother to restore his son to his former glory and power, but refuses to fight them. They eventually burn Spawn, then continue their endless war, fighting on their own on a barren, burned Earth. Spawn, now granted the power of a god and the Mother's protection, gains the power to recreate the Earth, restoring life to everyone but leaving humanity with no memory of Rapture. Neither God nor Satan have any role in the new Earth, as they are trapped in their perception of a barren Earth until they cease their seemingly endless war. And Spawn, in his final act as a god, closes all doors between heaven, hell, and Earth. Now, you all know that these 4 characters alone can take down the opposing team. Rune King Thor can drain Galactus of his cosmic power, leaving him as powerless as a 30-foot tall human that RKT can kill with a thought. RKT can also drain Superman Prime of 1M solar energy, leaving him a powerless human if RKT doesn't erase him from existence with a thought. One Punch Man, Mr. Fantastic. Jean Grey and Black Adam are all gnats compared to Thanos. Unless you mean Jean Grey Phoenix, in which case RKT, GED, and DS can still make quick work of her. WBH would give Thanos an interesting challenge, but Thanos is not only stronger than WBH, but his many abilities, along with his vast knowledge and experience, would ensure his victory. As for Goku and Vegeta, the only way they could pose a threat to anyone in my answer besides Thanos is if they became Super Saiyan God. But even then, RKT, GED, and DS would easily destroy them. Now, the only real threat on the opposing team is. However, if Rune King Thor can't take him down, then God Emperor Doom and or Divine Spawn will easily do it. Now, I don't hate Darkseid. He is my favorite DC villain after all. But you can't deny the power of Rune King Thor, God Emperor Doom, and Divine Spawn. I'm pretty sure Divine Spawn could solo the entire opposing team now that he's defeated God. Who do you think is the strongest? I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much.